Welcome back. Texas is full of towns with unique names like Oatmeal, Dime Box, and Monday. But each of these communities has a treasured story passed down through generations of how that name came to be. Our very own Jacob Wallin takes us to one Central Texas town to hear their story.
There are lots of famous places around the Lone Star State, but right here in Central Texas, there's one place you may not be familiar with, even if its name may ring a bell.
Ding Dong, Texas.
That's right. Ding Dong, Texas. Ding Dong is a small, unincorporated community just a few minutes outside of Killeen, fittingly enough, in Bell County. So, where does a name like Ding Dong come from? Killeen Library Director Deanna Frazee looked through the Bell County history books to find the answer. According to historical accounts, Ding Dong got its name in the early 1930s when Zulis, or Zoilus, depending on who you ask, and his nephew Bert Bell opened up a country store. They needed a sign to promote it, so they hired painter C.C. Hoover. As Hoover was buying materials for the sign in Florence, the owner of the shop reportedly suggested he should paint two big bells on it in honor of the owner's names, and write Ding Dong underneath as a bit of fun.
And they painted bells over it, and it just kind of became Ding Dong because of those bells.
Sadly, that sign is no longer standing.
There used to be a highway sign perhaps, but it kept getting stolen, so they just gave up on it.
But its legacy lives on, especially in the Country Pride Market, where you can even find some Ding Dong merchandise. There isn't too much in Ding Dong.
It's just quiet mostly. People keep to themselves for the most part, and just a nice place to live out in the country.
The 2000 census listed Ding Dong's population at just 22 people, including Killeen reference librarian Walter Mochigimba.
My family lived out there starting in 1995, and we've had a place that my mom painted a sign that says Ding Dong Dell.
However, Ding Dong is recognized as a community by Bell County, and is even the unofficial home of the Southwest Bell County Volunteer Fire Department, which serves several communities in the area. Ding Dong has become somewhat famous because of its name, both locally and nationwide, and was even featured in Ripley's Believe It or Not.
And there are people who travel to see things like that just because of the name.
Yeah.
All because of a sign and a sense of humor. In Ding Dong, I'm Jacob Wallin.